Okay, happy Self-Care Sunday, guys. Here I am with
Glen Jordan.
So Glen is actually my personal trainer. I've had a relationship with Glen for only about 2 months, but it seems like we're brothers from another mother.
Yo, we're twins, actually.
We're actually twins. We might not look the same, but my close friends, we call us the United Nations because, you got to get a black guy, a white guy, a fucking Arab guy, and that's how you create oneness in life.
Truly.
So this is a mental health moment that I'm filming. I've been really kind of active on mental health. I think that, as men, it's kind of tough to kind of voice your opinions on things that are going on or, your personal struggles. And I know that you're kind of big into that. You were actually a former Marine, so you probably know a lot about mental health in general, but what does mental health mean for you?
Mental health is a foundational point of our business. As a matter of fact, communicating healthy mental health practices helps a person build and cultivate a healthy self-identity.
Okay, I love that. And what are some things that you do to help your mental health specifically?
As a matter of fact, two of the biggest practices that I'm actually bringing forward, not only in my personal practice, but in business, is, let's say, sensory deprivation through darkness plunging, and then the activation and consistent use of a memory palace.
Okay, so that's actually funny. You were saying the sensory deprivation. I tried that before, and my sister and we're actually opening up a yoga sanctuary in Thailand. We're going to go there in the future, but she's going to do a bunch of dark rooms. She specializes in, I actually helped build a sauna and a cold tub over there, but that's something we definitely need to dive into because I spoke on my Instagram the other day. It's all about the icing on the cake stuff. You can get to a certain body level, but if you really want to be top 1%, you got to do things that are 1% different than a lot of other people, and that's daily practices. So it's not just about going to the gym, it's about all the other stuff too. Like you talk to me, like there's no problem with you in the gym, but you need your sleep, Dennis,
Yeah.
You need to eat your food.
You're high performing.
Yeah, so it's tough sometimes because I was actually kind of upset. So I hate being late, and I've been late a couple times to his sessions and whatnot. He knows I'm super busy, but missing out on one, that's definitely a no-no for me. So I'm like literally calling. I called him like 30 minutes before the workout. Like we're just texting him back and forth. I changed my clothes. I pass out at fucking 2:30, and then I wake up at 7:30, and I'm like, fuck. He's like, where are you? And I actually just like needed that sleep in my life. And obviously sleep is very important to build a strong foundation in your body. I know sleep is important for me because when I would have sleepless nights back in the day when I was, partying a lot, it took a effect on my skin, my memory, just the way I moved. And I noticed that you really don't, drink and whatnot. Is that from any, past experiences you had, or you just choose that because you want to be a, prominent member of, the business you're running, et cetera, et cetera?
Well, it's definitely, let's say, alcohol consumption can irritate sleep schedules by itself. So my practices of maintaining dark plunging or having a darkness room and using sensory deprivation through darkness plunging, it adds to your ability to increase natural melatonin production. So that's going to help you get better sleep, build, let's say, more cognitive habits, or build cognitive processing speed, your ability to think faster, and then just choose with better decision making, right? But adding to your melatonin is to help you get more restful sleep in and of itself. A lot of people kind of lose track of the fact that recovery is where all of the results happen. So yeah, you want to get in the gym and you need to train. Building some strength means you need to resistance train. Building muscle means you need to resistance train and increase your protein, right? But all of your results come together when you recover, only when you recover. So if recovery is missing or lacking, then your entire process will just be off and consistently get worse.
Yeah, so I'm all about taking 5 steps forward, 10 steps forward without taking any steps back.
Correct.
Beforehand, I would take 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. But now, since I'm on such a powerful avalanche effect and linking up with great people within the industry as you, for example, you're very accountable for me. You break it down to science. I just had a ankle injury, but even the leg workout that we had, I've done some exercises that I've never done before with Glen, and it hurt to walk the last 2 days. So I know that's a good workout, so thank you for that. But the group of individuals that he has definitely push each other. They're all, great dudes trying to, have the same goal and whatnot. But as far as training specifically, why did you come up to me and, say that, hey, I need to come train with you? Because the way that I met him was out on the streets. I was actually with a buddy of mine. He flew in, and then I see him come up to me, and he's like, hey, you're Dennis Driftmeyer, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you got to come train with me. I'm like, I look at him like, okay, bet, let's get it. And then I think I texted you the next day, like, let's get this work, because if someone's coming out asking for business, you know what I'm saying, and they look the part, that's half the thing, like, I base it off how you look, your interactions, how you're trying to sell me, stuff like that. And then from there, once I'm in, you got my handshake, you already had me in the door, but then afterwards, that's when I was really sold, because I saw his product. And his product's when I say 1%, it's, I've been having the best training of my life. I'm taking my shirt off right now. I'm a little bit skinny, but we're gonna gain some weight on.
Trying to tell this man to keep his clothes on. Take your clothes off.
Yeah, so.
Show you are.
Yeah, so my goal is, to gain some muscle. I'm not in bad shape, but I want to get to a point where, I'm top 1% shape of how I want to look. I want to be able to run a marathon, hit 3 plates on the bench, 4 plates on the deadlift and squat. And I think those are just good markers for me. The marathon, I'm going to actually be competing in September with Albert from 151 and my buddy John, who we call Influencer John. But, Glen is actually a big part of my program on my life program on how I build my routine, my daily schedule. I work out with him, 4 times a week, and then I'll add my extra sessions in and whatnot. But the accountability that you give me is second to none. I wanted to say that. So
thank you.
When I see that, and I know that, hey, this guy's actually working his fucking ass off for me, and he wants me to get better, and like, he's always tapping in. That's the accountability I need, because I move so fast in life that, the time when I'm at the gym, that's my time for myself. That's a self-meditation for me in general. So I really do value that time, and I appreciate it. That you came up, and now we're gonna be doing some crazy stuff. Maybe go to Bali or Thailand.
I need to get myself to Thailand with this man.
Yeah, you need to go to Bali. Bali is actually, I think, the fitness capital of the world. Like, when I went, I've never seen so many fit people, so many models. But the gyms out there, since it's like so cheap to build, like, they have some world-class gyms.
Oh, seriously?
So we'll do a trip with the boys once we get John to Diamond executive status.
Let's go.
Yeah. I think he'd be down, and obviously White Diamond and Black Diamond.
Let's go.
Are down. We'll figure out a date. But Glen, I want to say thank you for coming on, talking about mental health. You're gonna see Glen a lot more in my Instagrams and whatnot. And my body right now, I want you guys to take a little selfie. I'm gonna look a lot different the next 3 months, but it's gonna be consistent actions every day, eating more carbs, getting more sleep. My recovery is actually pretty on point, like I would say, like an athlete and whatnot. But I think sleep is, definitely the next thing. But, I'm going to follow your protocol. And in life, guys, it's all about having the right systems in place to make sure you succeed. And once you get good at anything, you find out there are better systems and better people to work with that you can climb up the rungs of the ladder more efficiently and fast. Not faster, but more efficiently. Maybe you'll skip a rung, but that grip will be strong. And I think Glen is going to be one of the building blocks for my success. So thank you, Glen. Thank you for this mental health moment. And if you guys like this, you want to come on, you guys know my Instagram, shoot me a DM. Glen's Instagram is
GlenJordan.365.
And you can find him at Independence Gym, right?
Monday through Friday between 12 in the afternoon to 6 or 7 p.m. But sometimes I stay late.
I want to say this, guys, you guys aren't going to the gym with him. You guys are going to train. So you need to, if you guys are locked in like that, I would suggest hitting him up. If not, you can still hit him up, but I feel like I'm in a good ass shape. I've been getting my fucking ass whooped. So I'm ready for harder workouts. I'm ready to get stronger, bigger, faster, but it's all about moving at the speed of light, guys. Moving efficiently. Work smarter, not harder. And that's my TED Talk of the day. God bless, man.
Thank you, brother.
God bless. Less stress, more health, and more wealth.
More wealth.
That was good, huh?